Welcome to Saturday versus Sunday. I'm John Barbin. With me is Jeff Dover, and let's talk football.
We're a couple of average football fans. We watch football on Saturday and Sunday, and this is our Arizona State Baylor review of the game in the Big 12. What are your initial thoughts?
This is why I like the Big 12 so much.
Yeah, that was the first line in my notes. The Big 12 is so good. It's just so great.
It just delivered. I mean, maybe not every single Big 12 game, but if I was going to bet on which conference was going to have a higher chance of providing some of the best games of the weekend, it's just the Big 12 always has a banger, and this one was fun as hell, like the last minute field goal.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, it's
I'll
a great
take this game every time.
It's a great game, and somehow they managed to have great offense and defense. That's what always there's great defensive plays, and they move the ball a lot. So it's just a great balance of as a football fan just watching this, because you don't want to see no defense and they're just everyone's just running free, and you don't want to see complete shutdown defense where neither team can do anything. And this is just a great balance of they were able to pass the ball, but if you didn't execute properly, then it was either intercepted or it was really good. It was a great game.
Yeah, and
yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Did you feel at the end when they stopped Baylor and Arizona State got the ball back with 2 minutes to go, did you feel oh yeah, here we go, Arizona State's gonna win this?
I mean, yeah,
I did too. I was putting it in Sam Leavitt's hands at the end. He's, out of all the QBs in college, he's in my top 3 for one possession to give me a field goal to win the game guy, to have it at the end. He's up there. He did it last year and he's doing it again this year.
Both of these guys. I don't think you want to hand the ball back to either of these guys at the end of a game.
Mm-mm.
And so to me, the telling stat line in this game was 3 turnovers to 0.
Yeah, you can't.
Baylor you can't give away 3 possessions like that.
No.
And the way their offense was pretty effective, but when you just end 3 possessions by your own mistakes, and I mean just ball security, just the fundamental stuff that you just can't keep the ball in your hands. What are you doing? I could see how the coach is looking at that. I mean, thinking, okay, well, it doesn't matter what I call if you guys just can't keep your hands on the goddamn ball.
Yeah.
So that just utterly killed them. And on the Sam Leavitt note, he reminds me of Baker Mayfield a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And in terms of moxie and getting it done, pretty good arm, running around, throws it around, maybe not some of the best decision making sometimes, right? But like I said, it's, if I have one possession to go and I need someone to lead the team down the field, he's in my top 3 of people wanting to get it done. He was terrific. No, and I think that Arizona, so the part of the box score that does match up with how the game went is that Arizona State won, and they won the turnover battle 3-0, and they won the time of possession significantly, because it was 36 minutes to 23 minutes, right? But Baylor had almost as many yards as Arizona State. They had 357 total yards to 400. They had, both teams gave up over 100 yards rushing. It was a close game, but those turnovers are killers.
Yeah, and to me, you're right. It's a close game. They look like even teams. The quarterbacks are both gamers. I'd take either one as the final drive quarterback, like we were saying. 107 yards for Baylor is not terrible. 180 yards rushing for Arizona was pretty good.
Pretty awesome.
Now, and specifically Leavitt, his 62 yards on the ground and a TD, it seems like every one of those 62 yards was a big deal.
Yeah, no, you're right. And it's that, and those QBs are so effective, right? It's a pass first QB for sure, distributing the ball, getting the ball out to the running back, the wide receivers. But if it's not there, he can get you a first down, and that is such a critical part of this offense.
And that's a contrast to Robertson, who went for -9 yards. Yeah. I think Robertson is a kind of a throwback, true pocket quarterback. I've related him to Dan Marino, at least if you were going to project him into a NFL star who might have a long career in the NFL, that's who he looks like to me. Maybe not quite Marino's arm, but that's just how he looks to me. He's just going to pick you apart if you let him. And But in this game and in the modern era of football, the running dual threat quarterback, or at least the quarterback who can legitimately pick up yards with their legs when they have to, Leavitt more fits into the new mold, whereas Robertson looks like he fits into the Peyton Manning mold, like that. He's just going to stand there and pick you apart, sort of thing. And in games like this, it was so clear you needed all 62 of Leavitt's rushing yards to win this game. Like you needed them.
No, absolutely, you did, and you're right about Sawyer Robinson. Like he's 6'4", 220, you know, and I think he can run, but he plays as a prototypical passing quarterback, like pocket passer, right? So and it really works. Like he was 25 for 39 for 250 yards and 3 touchdowns. Then we had an interception, but I also think that, you know, I don't know if that one was entirely his fault, but it was the running game was good. Baylor's a good team. Like these are just 2 good teams. It was a super entertaining game. So was the Texas Tech Utah, the other Big 12, the marquee Big 12 game of the day. John did a review of the Texas Tech Utah game, so go back and listen to that if you haven't listened to that already. But man, the Big 12 games are so great. Like I couldn't wait to watch this one, and it didn't disappoint.
Right. Yeah, I agree. All right, so what's the takeaway here? So let's do Arizona State first. I mean, arrows up. The Mississippi State loss, they could have won that game, but nothing is stopping Arizona State from achieving its goals. Like there's the Big 12 championship is obviously fully in sight here because that one loss doesn't affect their conference record. And in this conference, getting to that championship game is the likely way into the playoffs. It's if they're going to get another team in, it's got to be a kind of an 11-1 Indiana type season here. So, I mean, if that's their only loss, Arizona State, means it's possible. But anyways, I think the championship game is totally in sight for Arizona State.
Yeah, they've got colossal games coming up. They're hosting TCU. I think that's the Friday night game. And then they're at Utah, and then they host Texas Tech. So the next 3 game stretches are going to see how far Arizona State's going to go. But they're if they play like they did this game, and if it comes down to one possession at the end, you know, they've got the QB that can take them down to win it. The other thing I'd say about them too is that we're really, before the season, we were worried about, you know, like losing players and, you know, like what is it going to look like without Scatterboo and stuff. But I thought their running back looked really good. Like, this is the best I've seen him look, and I'm hoping that he'll continue to do well. I'm blanking on his name. It was
Malik Brown.
Yeah, Malik Brown. He looked great.
Ralik.
Sorry,
Don't
Brown.
Start making up names here.
I'm totally making up names. We do that every now and then in the show.
Yeah, we do.
And thanks for pointing it out in the comments in case we don't catch it. But Malik Brown is a junior. He was really slippery, and he had a really good acceleration. So I think he's just going to play more. I think he'll be really good.
Yep. And on the Baylor side, it's okay. It's a conference loss, but that's just one. So things are still, the conference championship game is obviously still in reach, but now they don't have the tie break against Arizona State if it comes down to a tie break, which this conference could very well come down to tie breaks to get into the championship game. And if it wasn't for the turnovers, they're in this game with 3 turnovers. It was a last-second field goal that beat them. So I still think they're one of the top teams in the league. And when this game rolled around, you're looking at saying, I kind of don't want either of these teams to lose. But obviously someone has to lose this game. And the last thing I'll say about the rushing attack is Bryson Washington's is legit. And we kind of expected that this year, and it's still happening. Like he's a legit running back.
Yeah, and Baylor's got some, you know, at Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State doesn't look too good now. They host Kansas State. Kansas State's also struggled. They're 1-3 now themselves. And then it's at TCU. So they have a lot of stuff out in front of them. They miss Texas Tech on the schedule. So there's absolutely a path forward for Baylor to still make it to the Big 12 championship game.
Yep, and with the beatdown Tech put on Utah, that's kind of nice to miss them on the schedule.
Yep.
I mean, there was speculation as to what was going to happen with that whole transfer class. I think it's all working at Texas Tech. They
look great. That's the best I've seen their defense look. You covered a lot of it on your review, but it was like that was a great game.
Yeah, dominant defense, and they can go 2 quarterbacks deep at Texas Tech.
That guy, how money was that guy? You talked about him a lot on the show, but it was is a true freshman and came in and physically...
No. Will Hammond's not a true freshman. He played
Hammond
last
isn't?
year too. No.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he came in last year.
Was listed as a freshman.
No, he came in a few times last year, and that's when I thought, This kid's got. I mean, this year he really has it, but he had to step in last year a few times too.
Okay. He's
right.
listed as. Are you sure he's listed as a freshman? So maybe it's a redshirt freshman because it's still listed like that on the box score.
Oh well, I mean, he definitely played last year.
All
right. So I mean, I think that's all I got for this one. You got anything else?
Nope.
Yep. I think arrows are still up for both teams. They both still look good. All right. So if you're still with us, we appreciate you checking out the channel. We know it's small. We just started last year. So if you like what we got going on, we'd super appreciate a like and a subscribe. It really helps us grow the channel. So for Jeff Dover, I'm John Barber, and that's your Saturday versus Sunday podcast.